Every time you analyze a trade, price keeps hitting your stop loss and you keep wondering, what am I doing wrong? In this video, I'm going to show you how to analyze correctly in order to avoid fake entries. You see a setup like this, the next thing that comes to your mind, price has broken out of the zone. Price should go back for a retest and fall downward. So let's see what happens. So price went to the zone for a retest, but as you can see, price did a little bit of pullback, like it was going to move downward, but it didn't move downward. And what did it do? Price broke upward, broke the zone upward. Imagine you taking this sell at this point, price would have taken your stop loss, right? In this video, I'm going to show you why price did not sell downward and instead broke out of the zone. When analyzing a trade, the first thing you should do is check for the trend. It is very important. So we need to go to our higher time frame. On our higher time frame, you can see that price has been on an uptrend for months, which means it is safer for you to look for buy opportunities. Sell opportunities can work. You can look for sell opportunities, obviously, but then if you're analyzing and you see something that shows that price might buy, make sure that you're not looking for a sell opportunity at that point, because most definitely the buy might be stronger than the sell opportunity because you are on an uptrend. Do you understand? On our H4, there is nothing really much to say other than price is forming higher lows and higher highs, and it's showing that for a few days price has been on an uptrend, which means it is safer for you to look for buy opportunities. Let's observe what price is going to do. Look at this area here. Price began to form higher lows and higher highs. Price is signaling to you that this zone is not going to hold for long. Price went to the zone, it pushed back a little bit downward. It went to the zone the second time, it pushed back a little bit downward again, which means that this is actually a good zone, right? But just that the overall trend is working against your analysis. Do you understand? But it's actually a good zone, so which means the zone is still valid. For me, I won't take the buy opportunity. What I will do is I'll wait for price to break out of the zone and retest, then I look for a buy opportunity since the overall trend says that price is on an uptrend. Do you understand? Price came back to the zone to make a retest. And how do I take my entries? I look for confirmation candlestick at that point. You need to go to our minute 50 time frame to look for confirmation. If you're looking for a buy and you see a long candlestick, a very long candlestick like this on your higher time frame, maybe your day 1 or your H4, don't buy that trade until it has closed. Do you understand? Until this candlestick has closed before you can enter. And if possible, let it close with rejection. You can see that it closed with weak. So if possible, let it close with weak below it before you start looking for a buy opportunity. If it doesn't close, don't look for buy opportunities. So the red candlestick closed, and next thing that was formed is our green candlestick. So we're going to put our stop loss below this wick right here. So put your stop loss, make sure that you give it enough space below. Don't just force a tight entry. That's why it's good to always risk what you can afford to lose. Don't over risk, don't over leverage, so that because any small movement might just take you out. Do you understand? In case price doesn't move from where you're expecting to move. I was going to take this to this is where I would have put my stop loss below that little retest there. For my take profit, I will use this point here as my first TP and this point up here as my second TP. So let's watch how price plays out. So do this in your next trade in order to avoid fake entry. Make sure you drop a comment and a like if this video helped you.